Let me begin by introducing architect Mrinalini Sane. She has done her architecture and then master's in architecture in construction management. She has more than 30 years of teaching experience in various institutions as faculty, and she's also currently the joint honorary secretary for Indian Institute of Architects Pune Center. And for ArtnSkills, she's the media consultant. So welcome, Mrinalini ma'am. And now I request ma'am to kindly introduce this entire series of talk, and also before that the entire platform that you have of ArtnSkills. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you, Namrata. That's very kind of you to have introduced me. And I'm so happy to be here in BNCA as a part of ArtnSkills. One of the reasons that coming here makes me so happy is that I have been a part of BNCA since its inception. So it's like, like a sort of a homecoming for me. And it's so nice now to be here in a different capacity as a media consultant for ArtnSkills. So today, it's like I'm coming home to talk about something else. एका अर्थी ज्याला आपण म्हणतो ना की सासरी जाऊन माहेरी परत येणं कसं असतं, somehow I am getting that kind of a feeling. So here today I am talking about ArtnSkills to BNCA. What is ArtnSkills? You see, when we as students, we talk about the work that we have done, the amount of effort that we put in, we feel so proud of it, and then we go to the next year and then there is something new. Over the years, the work that we had done previously, it slowly goes into the back seat. And in the process, that effort also, sort of takes a back seat, which is being a little unfair to our own effort. On this background, and the fact that every time there is an exam or there is a competition, invariably, we can say there is one person who's a topper, or one person who's a winner in the competition. Does it mean that the others were not good? Does it mean that the other designs were not worthy? I'm sure each one of us who has put in a lot of effort and who has talent and who has, amalgamated the two to come out with a good design or with a good ABTS sheet for that matter, we all feel great when we have done good work. We have a sense of pride of what we have done. But then, our typical marking system or whatever system in which we are, it ends up somewhere discriminating against the people who are not the toppers. Now, we have an architect, Sandeep Mahajan, who is from Pune, who has himself been a part of the education field in the capacity of a jury member, and he felt this very strongly that this is unfair and there is something that we must do to address this. The result of this thought process and this current scenario is ArtnSkills. So all of you, I think, have already downloaded the app. All of you are here after you have downloaded the app, you have registered on it. You probably have gone through the process of seeing what the app offers, what the website is. I have just given you a very quick background about how this came into the being, why this got conceptualized, and how once, you take one baby step, it can lead, as Neil Armstrong said, one small step for man and a giant leap for mankind. So we hope that this one small step will lead not just for the students of BNCA, but for the architecture students of Pune, for the country of architecture students fraternity across the world. What this app and this website can offer, I think our imagination is the only limit. Now, today we are here specifically to address one aspect of the ArtnSkills feature, which is the ArtnSkills talk. What is ArtnSkills talk? We have two sort of components to it. One is ArtnSkills World and one is ArtnSkills Talk. In ArtnSkills World, we are looking at getting architecture-related videos together so that when you are looking for work if you want to search for Zaha Hadid, or you want to look for the tallest building in the world, or you're trying to find about, the ruins of the Pantheon or something like that, you don't need to look at too many different places. You'll find it all on the Art and Skills World feature. And we'll keep updating it. Art and Skills Talk, which, as Namrata ma'am said, is the first of its kind, is going to be addressing creating curated content specially meant for this platform of Art and Skills Talk. And this is the first event. So, Kashyap sir, I'm so happy that we are holding the very first event in this wonderful college of yours with such a wonderful audience and two wonderful guests who are going to be here with us for this particular event. So, what is Art and Skills Talk? We will be having these two guests to come up. They've already shared, I believe that, Sujata, is that right? That all of you know the topic about which we're going to be discussing. We already have our panelists. They'll be coming here. And then we'll have a quiz come discussion come interaction with these two special guests and the panelists. So you will get a chance to talk about what you feel about the topic. Because architecture is not like mathematics where there's always one answer of 2 + 2 = 4. You could have different answers. Perhaps each answer could also be right in its own way. The ability to analyze and the ability to understand and the judgment to appreciate which is the right path to take. This is what the architectural education is all about. And the Art and Skills Talk is going to help us to hone our skills in that direction. So Art and Skills Talk, the very first of its type, is being held now, today. So on this background, I'm so happy to have our two guests, JP Shroff sir and Dr. Priyadarshini Karve ma'am here with us, and the wonderful students of BNCA and the panelists. Dr. Kashyap, thanks to you once again. Now I request Sujata ma'am, if you could come and, or Namrata ma'am, if you could come and introduce our guests. And I'll request Dr. Kashyap, if you could also felicitate them.
Yes, Mr. JP Shroff, the owner of Shroff Group, a civil engineer from College of Engineering, Pune, and then having done his MBA and also having a degree in LLB from ILS, Pune. Mr. Shroff has been constituted and awarded with many recognitions and awards. He is also currently serving on many national and international bodies. Just to name a few, he is currently the chairman of the Indian Green Building Council, Pune chapter. He is also the director on the Board of Construction Sector for the Skills Council of India. Also the director of Board of Paint and Coatings Sector for the Skill Council of India. These are just to name a few. So welcome, Shroff sir. Now I will also introduce. I will now introduce our second guest, Dr. Priyadarshini Karve. She has a doctorate in physics from the Pune University. She has been working in the field of household energy, renewable energy, climate change, urban sustainability, and lot more other domains for more than 20 years. She started Samuchit Environment Tech, a social green enterprise, in 2005. She serves on the governing and advisory bodies of a number of national and international organizations. Currently, she is the national convener of the Indian Network on Ethics and Climate Change. She also teaches courses on sustainability, physics, and big history, history of the universe. So that's interesting, at the Symbiosis International University. In addition, she's also the co-editor of Shaikshanik Sandarbh, a Marathi language bi-monthly on science and education. And she's also a member of the board of editors on Confluence, a journal of interdisciplinary studies. So welcome, ma'am.